Nope. Gonna check my phone just quickly. It would just stay put. I would appreciate it. Here we go. Oh, it's my son. He's talking some wrestling to me. I'll catch up with him after in a few minutes. Here we go with Journey into Mystery number 86. 87 is the last Journey into Mystery that I need of the Thor run. It is 87. And I keep my eye open for that. I've got people searching for it for me too at the comic store. If they ever come across, they know to give me a call, give me first try at it. But here's 86. Here we go with number 85. Thor and Loki once again. And number 84. Thor captured by the Executioner. Okay. There we go. All right, that's it. That's all I got to show. That was the end of the what? What's that? Oh. Okay. All right. I'll show this one too. All right. Well, yeah. This is number 83. Yeah. First appearance of Thor, as we know him in the Marvel comics. She is well loved, without a doubt, but she is complete. Cover is still attached. I mean, that's a piece of history right there. That's a piece of history, and it boggles my mind. I'm so blessed, so lucky to have been able to get something like this. Back in the day. So, and it's not going anywhere. It ain't gonna get slab. It ain't going anywhere. It's gonna stay right in my collection, man. Because it is. These things. I mean, you believe it. I mean, this is from what year? 1960. 60. What? 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there. I mean, and it's still alive and kicking today in some mylar right there. So, I mean, that's very cool. Very, very grateful. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, there we go. Well, thank you all for hanging out for the comic book overtime. I'm going to jump back in here. We'll find Maranya and the pause line, and we'll go through the comics. There we go, right there. Thank you very much, Maranya, for that. Appreciate it. Michael Taylor says, I think a piece of the action was the name of the 66 Batman versus Green Hornet episode. Oh, it might be. You know what? It might be. That might be. I just remember I was blown away as a kid when I saw them in the episode together. It was just like, oh, that is just cool. Too cool for school. Dr. Von Chilla says, bring on the Silver Age. Right out of the gate with Cap 109. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike Taylor, these shows always go fast, but I think this one went the fastest. It's gone fast for me. I wish there was a way I could slow it down a little bit, so you could all enjoy more. Rania says, you are correct, Michael. That was the title for part 1 of the story. Part 2 was titled Batman Satisfaction. Very cool. Mike Taylor says, great Steranko auto placement. Yeah. Yes, he was very nice. Put it right there on the side. Very nice. He was just such a super person. He really was. He was so funny, and he looks just like you see the pictures of him. He looked exactly like that. It was just phenomenal. It was a very, very good, rewarding experience meeting him and everything. It was a lot of fun. Rob Brown says he's laughing out loud about my Campbell Soup kids. He says, never seen that one before. Yeah, that was a little promo thing giveaway. So, very cool. Maranya says, we read Captain America 110 on the Geeky Puppet Show recently. Oh, there you go. And she's provided the link so you can check it out too. Cool beans. All right. Tempest from Mars. Cap takes on Soup. Soup wins. No soup for you. Imagine that. Cap fighting the soup Nazis. Ba-dum-bum. Michael Taylor says, correct, Maranya. Dr. Von Schindler says, see, this is what I get, eh? I casually asked for overtime, but got a deadly serious response from Rodney. Goodness gracious. Deadly serious. Oh, anybody knows me, man. He knows I'm not serious at all. Oh, thank you, John.
All right. He's on a roll today. Thanks for joining me, guys. Looks like Rick's in the house. Jackson Roy, Kirk, Kendall Kidd, Ranger Sly, Easy Comic Rita. And I am going to cut out here for a second and switch over to what was going to be my intro for.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Superman, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Wonder Twins, Zan and Jaina, with their space monkey, Bleak. Dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
All right, and speaking of super friends, here y'all are. Already went through the list of who I see, so I did want to mention at Easy Comic Reader, as you may not already know, is he started posting videos on his channel yesterday, so you want to check him out. He's already got 2 videos up and doing a great job. Just fantastic. He doesn't say nearly as much as I do. All right, let's get down to business here since we're running a little late, and I'll get this ticker going, get mine out of here, get over to the other camera. And my other camera is missing. Hold on. There it is. Alrighty. Not focused too well. Oh, I don't have the light on. Alright, there we go. This is better. And get back to comments. Alright, I drew an end line on the notebook. Easy, that I keep track of, so I know I'll know when you get to 25. And we'll just get going. So first off, we have the Union number 5. It's got a variant cover. I don't know much about this series. It's got looks like it stars Union Jack. It says for Queen and Country at the top. It is from 2021, so not too old, just a couple years old. Lists some characters in here: Snakes, Kelpie, Selwyn, James, Bulldog, and the Choir. All characters I've never heard of, except for Union Jack. So not familiar with this series at all. Looks like it's got some interesting characters in it. So if you like Union Jack, you might want to check it out. But it is only number 5 is the only issue I've got. And The Unexpected, number 1. It's got the Dark Knight's Metal logo over there in the corner, so it must have spun out of that. And those characters do not look familiar to me. This kind of looks like Blue Devil, but he doesn't have the horns or anything, so I don't think that's him. Underworld Unleashed, number 2. There's Blue Devil. Flash, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Batman. Looks like a Justice League. And Uncanny X-Men, number 3. Legacy, number 622. Uncanny Avengers, number 2. And hopefully the sound is working okay this week. I worked on it. It seemed to be working okay during the recording of regular videos, but, you know, the live stream could be different. So if it's messed up, let me know. And I'll know I need to still work on it. Uncanny Avengers, number 16. Uncanny Avengers 17. Looked like it's time for Cap to choose a new lineup again, probably, judging by all the floating heads in the back there. Uncanny Avengers 18 Point Now. So basically 18 and a half or something like that. Uncanny Avengers number 24, Scarlet Witch cover. Sound is good. Thank you, Easy. Slight hiss. Yeah, I've been noticing that. I think it's the fan on my laptop running because I watched, Comic Book Memories first. I think it's the fan is starting to make some noise after it's been on for a while. Kendall wants Uncanny Avengers 2. There it is. Thank you, Kendall. And Uncanny Avengers Annual. This is number 1. This looks interesting. They got Cap's team down here with Wolverine, Scarlet Witch, Thor, Sunspot, Wonder Man, Rogue. And then you got Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Man-Thing. Not sure who the other characters are. This looks like it might be Blade over here. Don't know who that is, but he looks cool. And we've got a mini-series. We got all 4 issues of Superman's nemesis, Lex Luthor. fan's not too bad. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't think it was too terrible. I've been hearing it on my videos lately too, so maybe the fan's just... Maybe I need to open it up and find it so I can clean it out or something. Although it sounds like it's just blowing. Kendall's grabbing the annual. Thank you, sir. And so yeah, we got all 4 issues of Lex Luthor. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. And the Superman Gallery, number 1 from 1993. I think the original cover with this art, I think Easy just showed in his video last night. So yeah, this is just one of those issues where it's all pinups done by taken from different places. But what's cool about this one is it tells you where each one's from. This one's Neil Adams from Superman 213, 1969. Joe Shuster, Superman 11, 1941. Kurt Swan, Superman Annual number 1. So it's kind of cool. Little retrospective of the issues. I hadn't actually opened this and looked at it. It's because I knew it was a pinup thing, but this is actually cooler than I thought. Jerry Ordway, Superman at War, 1990. Look at that. That's awesome. And here's an old Kellogg's promotional art from 1947. That's cool. That's neat stuff in there. That's pretty cool. Superman for Earth. This is a prestige format, one shot, by Roger Stern, Kerry Gemmel, and Dennis Yankee. I think I've read that a long time ago. I just don't remember. Alright, and then we got the Moon Knights coming up. If anybody wants these, it'd be cool if somebody wanted the set. I have issues 1 through 11. I forget which volume this is because there's a whole bunch of them, but this is from the 2006 series. Cool covers. That's pretty much all I know about it. I never got real into Moon Knight. He was a little too complicated for me with all the different identities and so forth to track easily. So you got number 1, number 2. That's my favorite of the covers. That's cool. Very Batman inspired. Number 3. Number 4. 5. 6. 7. Spider-Man. 8. Captain America. 9. Punisher. 10. I don't know who that is. And 11. Alright, we'll keep going. It is mostly modern books today, I believe. There's a few different things in there, but for the most part, it's all modern stuff. I got Red Goblin, Red Death, number 1, variant cover by, I think that's a Ron Lim variant cover. Stefan Lim and Israel Silva were the artists on this particular cover. There's a lot of different variant covers, but I can match it up with the signature that I couldn't read to tell that that's them. So. Seems like Spider-Man's overdoing it a little bit with all the different different versions of Venom and the different versions of the goblins and so on and so forth. But that's just me. Wolverine Evolution. This is also a prestige format one-shot. Do you have any indie stuff today? I do have. I mean, there's like, I don't really know what for sure what's in the box, because I fill them as I go. Ahead of time, there are. I know there's a lot of Marvel in this one. I see Planet of the Apes, Mighty Samson. There's some Lone Ranger in there, but they're all. I think they're all pretty much modern, like Dynamite books and stuff like that. Kindle wants Moon Knight 1 and 2. You got it, buddy. Wolverine and the X-Men number 5. Number 13. Number 15. And number 14. Kitty's Hot Date. Number 18, number 20, why does Mystique have wings? Number 21, '22. 23. 27. 25. Weird these aren't in order. 28. 27. Age of Ultron. 30, 31, 34, 35, and here's Wolverine number 27. 29. That's kind of a cool cover. And what's this? War of Kings Ascension, number 2 of 4. I'm assuming one of those is Darkhawk, but I don't really know for sure. Something called Void Rivals from Image. This is number 1 by Robert Kirkman. Oh, you did. I'm sorry, CZ. I missed it. That's okay. It's right over here. Got that taken care of. Thank you, sir. Kendall's claiming Wolverine X-Men 23. There it is. Thank you. And what's this one? Vengeance. Number 2 of 6 from Marvel. Children at play, you have no rights to claim here. Whatever that means. Obviously, bullseye on the cover. And the United States of Captain America, number 2. It's kind of a cool cover with them on motorcycles. We got X-Men number 12. I have no clue who this guy in the middle is, but it looks like you got some original X-Men action going on over here. So that's good. X-Men number 11. Out for Blood. That's a pretty cool cover if you're into vampires. And X-Men number 6. Number 3. Number 2. Some pretty cool covers on these. X-Men Unlimited 48. And X-Men Unlimited, X-Men Green, Unlimited X-Men Green, something on that order. This is number 1. Young Justice, number 15. From the Wonder Comics version. X-Men 2099 AD. This is number 26. Nice. That looks like it's in really nice shape. Most of the X-Men 2099s I come across are kind of beat up, actually. There's number 24. That looks to be in good shape, too. And this is X-Men number 6, I guess. It's a weird logo. Don't tempt me, Rob. Isn't that my job? I thought that's what I was here for. Kendall wants the X-Men Green. Which is cool because if I remember right, he got number 2 in a previous sale. Somebody did. X-Men 19. Nice cover there. Not sure what's going on since the... I don't know if that's Thing, but he's got like a battle axe, so that's kind of cool. Maybe somebody else. X-Men 35. X-Man number 51. X-Man 24. with Spider-Man, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Morbius or not. Might just be some other vampire. X-Force number 18. X-Factor number 9. World War Hulk After Smash number 1. And we have a Wolverines number 15. And number 14. Which for some reason I never put into separate bags. So we're going to do that right now. All right, more X-Men. Eventually we do get through the X-books. So, X-Men 13, Magneto cover. X-Men Blue, number 13. Nice. I was going to say that's an Arthur Adams cover because that's what it looks like to me, but I'm not sure. It might not be. Similar to his style. And there's another number 13. So this one says Mojo Worldwide Part 1. This one says Part 2. But they both have number 13 on the cover. So not sure what's going on there. X-Men 2099 number 4. Number 10. Kendall wants the Wolverines. Cool. Let me get that other one in a bag with a board in it. And X-Men 2099, number 11. Number 12, featuring the driver, Metalhead, and Broken Haiku. You and Junk Pile must work together. There's number 14. Number 15. The next phase in the life of Metalhead. Number 17, that's a trippy cover there. You got Days and Confusion is the title. Number 19, Winner Take Off for Vegas. Number 20, Bloodhawk's back. Number 21 with Halloween Jack. Number 22. Number 23, Mutants Make the Laws Now. Junk Pile, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He looks kind of Judge Dredd-like there. Primordial, number 1 from Image. Oh, this is the one that looked like they were shooting a monkey into the sun. Yeah. I remember getting that one. Power Rangers Unlimited, number 1, Edge of Darkness. Power Rangers, number 4. Power Man and Iron Fist, number 2. Punisher Painkiller Jane, number 1 from the Marvel Knights line. Punisher 2099, number 8. Claim Primordial. Thank you, Easy. Claim Punisher. Number 1. All right. Easy got that one, Kendall. Sorry. He needs to get up to 25 books, you know. So. And Easy's giving it up. He's giving it to Kendall. And we have Redemption, number 3 of 5 from Upshot. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, number 1. Super issue 48, all new pages in glorious black and white. Featuring a supersized collection of steel-smashing martial arts action strips. So this is a one-shot, I think, from 2009. Some cool art in here. Something about black and white always makes the art stand out so much better. Although I'd miss color if everything was in black and white. Scarlet Witch, number 3. Savage Avengers, number 3, with Conan on the cover. And there's number 2, with Conan versus Wolverine on the cover, by Mr. Finch. And Runaways number 1. This is obviously not the original Runaways. This is from 2015. Claim Savage 1 and 2. I don't have 1, I've got 2 and 3. Yeah, you got it, Easy. Okay. Thank you. Next up, Planet of the Apes, number 1 from Boom Studios. And I don't know if they had more than one series from Boom or Not. This is from 2011. Artist is Carlos Magno. Yeah, Ranger wants that one. Cool. Thank you, Ranger. I was afraid we lost you. And let's see, we got Miss Marvel number 8, part of the Civil War. And this is number 6. Spectra number 4 from 1987. Not much of an X-Man fan, sorry. Yeah, I knew I was putting a lot of X-Mans in there. It's just whatever I'm going across at the time when I'm dating the comics and filling them in, and then the stack will get of boxes will get too high, so I go in and I clear one out, and it just happened to be one with a lot of X books in it. And Easy's gonna claim Spectra. Thank you, sir. And here's Spectre number 3 from 87. Plenty of X-Men fans out there. Yeah, but they're not watching the channel today. And Easy one, Spectre number 3. Thank you. Oops, that's the wrong one. That was the next book. Pestilence, number 1. From Aftershock. It's another indie book that I know nothing about. I don't even know much about the company, actually. It's a heavy book. Nice thick paper on it. All right, next up we have Peter Cannon Thunderbolt number 2. And my mom's calling me, so I gotta go see what she needs for a second. But not to worry, I created a musical interlude for just such an occasion.
Dropped down in my easy chair and I turned on channel 2. That gunslinger named Solomon Sam was chasing for sweet sweet. Trapped her in the old sawmill and said with an evil laugh, if you don't give me the deed to your ranch, I'll saw you all in half. And then he grabbed.
Help! He grabbed me! Help!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up! Help! Help!
He turned on the buzz saw.
He's turning in the bus! Help! Help! Oh, for heaven's sake! Help!
then along came Joe, Dolphin Joe. So I got up, fixed myself a snack. You should have seen what was going on by the time that I got back. Down in the old abandoned mine, Sweet Sue was a having fits. That villain said, "Give me the deed to your ass, I'll blow you all to bits." And then he grabbed.
Help! He grabbed me! Help! Help!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up again! Help! Help! Help!
He lit the fuse to the dime.
He's lighting the fuse to the dying of the night! Help! Help! Oh, help somebody, please! Help me! Help! Help!
And then along came Joe. Dolphin Along came long, little-legged Joe. There was the same old shoot 'em up, same old rodeo. Salty Sam was trying to stuff Sweet Sue in a burlap sack, and he said, "If you don't give me the deed to your ass, I'll throw you on the railroad track." And then he grabbed.
Help! It's grabbing me again!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up again! Same old routine! He's tying me up!
He threw her on the railroad
He's
track.
tying me on the railroad track!
A train started coming.
Here comes the train! Here comes the train! Boo-baba-doo-baba-doo-baba-doo!
He dropped my music.
He dropped his music! Well, pick it up!
And then along came Joe.
All right, and I'm back. So that was from the Andy Williams show. And the kid, in case you didn't recognize him, was actually Jimmy Osmond from the Osmond Brothers. And the lady playing the saxophone was his mom. So that's Mom Osmond playing the saxophone on there. So I enjoy that clip. I watch it every once in a while. I think it's hilarious. And looks like a young Triple C with the cowboy guns. Hey, Chester. Funny story about that is the first time I ever heard that song was when I was a kid. And I was at a friend's birthday party. And we were playing records. And they insisted that I get up and strut around while that song was playing. Because, my last name is Jones. That's the first time I ever heard it, and I wasn't familiar with it, and really until years later when I saw this clip a few years ago. But anyway, back to the books. Pestilence #1. Ranger Sly is going to give it a shot. Thank you, sir. Easy's already got the Spectras. I can take them back out easy. That's not a problem. Let's see, we got Peter Cannon Thunderbolt number 2. And number 6. And Superboy number 27 from 96, I think that says. Yep, 96. Strange Adventures number 1 of 8 from 2009. What Lurks in the Dark Zone? So it looks like it could be fun. You got Adam Strange, Captain Comet, the old Starman, Superman, or some version is back here just watching for some reason. And I should know who this is, but I can't think of his name. And this is obviously Bizarro. I got Startling Stories banner number 1 of 4. And Steel Annual number 2, year 1 story from 1995. Seems kind of funny to have a year 1 story for such a newer character at the time. Well, he was basically in his year 1, wasn't he? Secret Wars 2099 number 4. Rangers gonna claim banner. And Strange Adventures. I think that's a good choice. That looks like fun to me. It's got Starlin art on it too, it says. Sleepwalker number 8 is Deathlock. And Sinestro number 10. We've got a Harley Quinn variant cover. She's giving him a haircut, I guess. That's a weird cover. Sovereign 7 number 6. Another Spectra. This is number 20 from the 88 series. I was going to take the stickers off, but my razor blade is escaping me at the moment. G.I. Zombie. Star Spangled War Stories featuring G.I. Zombie number 2 from 2014. And he's going to take Spectre number 20. And what's this? Red Tornado. Have the entire 6-issue series of Red Tornado. So we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. I have absolutely no idea why there's so many different versions of Red Tornado running around on this thing. As far as I knew, there was only one, except I know there was like it looked like there was a Lois Lane version in the Earth 2, one of the Earth 2 books or something. got any Sharknado. I do not. It's funny you should say that, though. I was looking at a sale the other day that I was buying on, and I was considering grabbing an Archie versus Sharknado issue. And I thought, nah, nobody's going to want that. So I didn't get it. Chester is reading Rob Liefeld's Avengers run from '96. His Thor dialogue is hilarious. All of Thor's dialogue is hilarious. Usually, if they word it, in the old manner. The original Red Tornado from the Golden Age was Ma Hunkel. Her helmet was a pot. Yeah, I remember her. I think she's my favorite Red Tornado, actually. Alright, we got The Movement, number 1. No longer outcasts, no longer misfits, they are The Movement. From the New 52. Written by Gail Simone, Freddie Williams II on art, and I know nothing about him. Mythos, Ghost Rider number 1. Mystech Wars number 4 of 4. Got the wraparound cover. Multiversity Ultra Comics. Multiversity Cosmic Neighborhood Watch. The Mighty Avengers number 17. Save me, somebody, save me. Don't let them drag me there, not into the anthill. So the Skrulls are dragging Hank Pym into an anthill, I guess. I don't know. That's my best guess on that one. Mighty Avengers 14. You got the very cool Vision as a Skrull cover. Easy's gonna claim Mythos. Thank you, sir. And we got Micronauts, number 2 from Image. This is not dated. I don't see a date. There's no copyright date. No, copyright 2002. So they must have stopped dating their books at some point. They just put in the copyright year. Looks like a cool updated version if you're into Micronauts. Nice artwork on it. Avengers 14. Thank you, Kendall. And here's another one, Mighty Avengers 21, Scarlet Witch. Jocasta, I think that's Jocasta, I'm not sure. Mighty Avengers number 36, part of the Siege storyline. And here's different Mighty Avengers. This is number 1 from some other year. (2013) this one's from. Spider-Man, Luke Cage. Oh, I've read this one. I think I remember reading this. I probably checked it out online. Mighty Samson, number 1, 48 page first issue spectacular from Dark Horse. Jim Shooter and Patrick Olive, something like that. (2010). Yeah, it looks like it reprints the first Mighty Samson story from 1964, which is why it's so thick. So you've got the new story for this number 1 and the original number 1 from Gold Key is in here as well. Cool. That's a neat thing to do. I'm not usually that big of a fan of reprinted stories, but that's kind of cool that they would do that. Easy's gonna claim Samson. And we have Mice Templar, number 2. Okay, and I think this is the original series. This is from 2007. I don't see a volume 2 or anything on it. It does have a little bit of wear on it. And my mom's calling me once again, so I'm going to step away. I do not have another musical interlude prepared, so I'll be right back. Alright, that was an easy one. She just needed help with the TV, so sorry about that, guys. Play it again. It'll pop up again one of these days. And let's see, we got Mice Templar Volume 2, number 8. I've never had enough of these to get into reading it. It looks interesting. This is Volume 3, number 5. And this is Volume 3, number 8. And then we have Metal Men, number 1 from 93. This is a 4-issue miniseries, and it's got a metallic cover. The Metal Men and the Laser are all in the metallic color. That looks fun. And this is Metal Men number 3 of 8. And number 4 of 8. Easy's claiming Metal Men. I assume he means number 1. Yeah, it's a different series. Metamorpho #1 from '93. This was also a 4-issue miniseries. So we got #1, #2, #3. Oh, I have the whole thing. #4. So I've got that whole series if anybody wants it. Metropolis SCU Special Crimes Unit. This is #1 of a 4-issue miniseries, but I only have issue #1. And Legion of Superheroes from 2010. This is #4. Ooh, The Great Darkness Returns. I did not know that was a thing. I know the Great Darkness Saga is my favorite Legion of Superheroes story. I may have to look that up and give it a read. And Legion #7 from 2011. And #6 from 2010. So this is all the same series here. Metamorpho is a cheating character. Too many types of powers. Yeah, I'd kind of agree with that. It's there's something about the characters that are so powerful that sometimes they're not interesting to read, just because they can pretty much get themselves out of any situation. I know there's an old character in the Mickey Mouse old comic strips called Iga Beaver that they made into a regular character in some of the Mickey Mouse stories. And I didn't like that character myself because he can pull basically his power is he can pull anything out of his magic pocket. So he became just like this plot device where if they wrote themselves into a corner, they just use him to show up and get Mickey out of whatever situation he was in. And it just felt like cheating. You got Legion of Superheroes #9. I don't really know much about this version of the series. It was written by Paul Levitz, so it should be pretty good. #8, because he was one of the original creators of the Legion back in the day. #11, #10, and another #11. That's weird. #13, #12, #15. Boy, these are really out of order. #14. And 43 by Jim Shooter, who also was worked on the Legion back in the day. Ranger loves Iga Beaver. Yeah, I don't mind the character. I just didn't like them using him as a cheat mechanism when they're writing a story. His original strips by Godfredson were fantastic because they were just humor. But I remember reading one Mickey story where Iga Beaver wasn't even in the story until they needed him to show up and save the day. And then all of a sudden, this character comes out of nowhere. Lego Ninjago Garmadon. Easy might have sent me that one. I'm not sure. Legionnaires Annual 1996, #3. Legends of the Dead Earth. Legend of Wonder Woman, #3. Legends of the DC Universe 22. Superman. It wasn't from Easy. Okay, somebody sent it to me. I had a hard time getting into it because everything's drawn like the Lego characters, and I find that hard to look at. Let's see, we got Lazarus, number 10, number 9. These are from Image. And we got Midnight Suns Unlimited, number 1. Ghost Rider, John Blaze, Dark Cold, Night Stalkers, and Morbius are all in here. Easy's gonna claim Legends. Nice Legion covers, the colors pop. Yeah, that's one thing I definitely like about the modern stuff is the covers are just fantastic on a lot of stuff. Kendall's gonna claim Midnight Sun. Thank you guys. And some more Lazarus from Image. This is number 8, number 7, number 6, 5, 4, and I don't see any others in there unless there's something dividing them. So you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 through 10 of that series, if anybody wants it. And here we go, Easy. Lone Ranger. So this is number 13 from Dynamite. And also have number 15. This is from 2008. Copyright is 2008. They didn't have a date on it, but good stuff. This was one of the series I was going to try and collect, but circumstances dictate otherwise. Easy's claiming Lone Ranger. What a surprise. Nobody saw that coming. 13. You want number 15 too? Both, yep. Alrighty. And then we have Marvel Age Spider-Man number 1. Great for new readers, it says. Magneto number 2. From 1996. I think that's the one where they made him younger or something. I don't know. Something like that was going on. I got Marvel Knights number 1 from written by Chuck Dixon. Looks like you got Daredevil, Punisher, Black Widow, Dagger, and Master of Kung Fu. Mighty Captain Marvel's number 0. Man of Steel number 6. The last issue of the John Byrne introduction of Superman. Marvel Fanfare number 47 with the Hulk and Spider-Man. As you know, I like to open these up, see what's going on. 1989. Well, it looks like the story goes the whole length of the entire issue. I got Nick Fury on the back. But, yeah, there's just one story in here, so he's part of the regular story. Easy's claiming both fanfares. 47 and 31. Is there another one? Nope. I never put the Lone Rangers in your pile. That was confusing. There we go. And we got Shadow Pact, number 1 from 2006. Yep. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Oh, the younger Magneto was a clone. Okay. I never realized that. Thank you, Chester. Shadow Pact's a good series. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I read these first 6 issues because that's what I had before I stuck them in here. And they were pretty good. I enjoyed them. A bunch of characters you don't often get a look at. So. Here's some more Lone Rangers. This is number 1 and number 2, number 3, number 5, Claim Lone Ranger. Easy is quick on the draw today. You want all the Lone Rangers easy or just certain ones? I don't know what you have, so claim all. Okay. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 5. And then from Topps Comics, we have Lone Ranger and Tonto number 2 of 4 with Tim Truman on the art. Nice cover. Looks a lot like his scout work. Almost forgot to put him in your pile again. That's okay. I always go back through and check the lists. Claim all, good read. Kendall wants Marvel Knights. That was a ways back. Number 1. Thank you. And Easy wanted the Topps one as well. All right. And then we have Lobo Un-American Gladiators, number 4 of 4. So a few Lobo issues in here. I never got into him, but he was in some of my some of the boxes that I had bought. This is Lobo's Back, number 1 of the 4-issue series. And of course it shows his back because Lobo's back. You know, it's supposed to be funny, people. Lobo and Deadman, the Brave and the Bald. Okay, that one's a little funny. And Lobo Cop, number 1. The Bastiche of Law Enforcement. Ranger wants the Lazarus. Is that in this pile? That was in the previous pile. There it is. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, got him. Some more Lobo. Lobo bounty hunting for fun and profit. Hey Rick, welcome back. Legion of Superheroes number 1 from 2010. It is... this one's got some heavy water damage in it. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it because of the rays coming out of his hand. This one's wrinkled bad. Bummer. Legion of Superheroes number 3 from 2010. Number 2. Number 5. And a Magnus robot fighter from Dynamite. This is number 5. Majestic, number 2 of 4 from 2004, DC Comics. And this is number 2 of a later series, it looks like. It's got the Wildstorm logo up in the corner. And Man-Bat, number 2 of 5 by Bruce Jones and Mike Huddleston. Number 3. That's a cool looking Man-Bat there. And here's another Man-Bat series. This is a newer series after they sometimes in the later 2000s after they took the dates off. So pretty recent. This is number 1. I think I got this whole series. Number 2. 3, 4, Batman shows up, and number 5, which that's crazy looking there. And here's Mera, Queen of Atlantis, number 1. This is a foil cover, but it's a little rough. I think it's scratched up a little. Well, maybe not. Maybe that was just on the bag. If it is, it's not as bad as it looked in the bag. But anyway, this was a convention exclusive, so I don't know if it's worth anything or not. But that was in one of the boxes that I got, which was, I think, one of the earlier boxes that I had gotten. Monolith, number 8. Number 7, guest starring Batman. Number 2, not guest starring Batman. And Multiversity New Thunderworld Adventures, Captain Marvel storyline, 40 pages. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 5 from Boom. Play Man Bad at 1 through 5. Five, four, three, two, one. Yes, sir. Thank you. And some more Power Rangers. This is number 61, 66, 68, 69. And a Mary Jane, number 1. This was an all ages title. And the Marvel X-Men collection by Jim Lee. This is one of those that reprints the trading cards as basically pin-up pages. And here's a Marvel Fanfare number 3. This is the one from '96 where they were 99-cent issues. You got Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. And Marvel Apes number 4 of 4. And that looked like it could be fun. That was the only issue of that I've gotten a hold of. But I have a few issues of the Shazam series, Rick. I think I've only got a couple. But yeah, anything before 1990 is I'm good with. I'll grab it if it's cheap enough. And Easy's gonna get the Marvel Fanfare. Is it a Rob Brown cover? I don't see a signature on it, and I think this was before they started doing cover credits on the inside. Pop Mon did the art on the inside. But yeah, it doesn't look like the same artist to me. Don't know. All right, now we have Morbius number 1 and number 2. Marvel Knights number 6. Marvel Knights number 2. That's a very interesting cloak, or not cloak, dagger cover. Never seen her drawn like that before. And Marvel Knights number 4. And something called Double Shot. Marvel Double Shot. This one's got Thor and Hulk. It's number 1 of 4. Nice Joe Jusko cover on it. I know he's an artist they don't use nearly as much as I'd like either. He's I know he did a lot of the Marvel Masterpiece trading cards that were really fantastic. Popmon did the cover as well. Okay, thanks. I gotta say, he did a better job on the cover than he did on the interior art. But it's not bad. It just definitely put more effort into the cover, I think. Here we have Marvel Comics Presents #1. This is the later series. Got Wolverine, Captain America, and Namor in this issue. And this is a different #1, so I don't know how many different versions of Marvel Comics Presents there's been. I thought there was only 2, but apparently there's 3. Because this is definitely different. And so it's got Vanguard, Hellcat, Spider-Man, The Thing, and Weapon Omega. So if you want one of those, let me know which one it is that you want. I'm starting to like the cartoony art. The cartoony art, I don't mind on cartoon comics, because I feel like that's the way they're supposed to be. But like if they're drawing like a regular issue of Spider-Man or something, and it's, it looks like a Saturday morning cartoon, it's just off-putting for me. Let's see, Marvel Action #9. So like this one, this can be cartoony because it's Marvel Action, right? It's based on the cartoons. Martian Manhunter #9. The Martian Mech Hunter, it says. He's got, looks like he's a robot in this one. That's a cool cover, though. And there's #8. And Manhunter #1 from 2004. Kendall wants the Marvel Comics Presents with Hellcat. You got it, my friend. Thank you. And this one is Manhattan Projects #24. It's a Hickman series, and I don't really know much about it. All the covers look like this. And it says something about it on the cover here. What's it say? What if the research and development department created to produce the first atomic bomb was a front for a series of other more unusual programs? What if the union of a generation's brightest minds was not a signal for optimism but foreboding? What if everything went wrong? Alright, well. Looks different. Just got a big corner ding up at the top here. We got X-Men Magic #1 of 4. And some Magnus Robot Fighter. This is from the Valiant series, #15, #16, #18, 19, and here's #25. So you got it's all kind of silver colored with black highlights. It's embossed to, I guess, celebrate the 25th issue. And some more Magnus. This is from Valiant, #43, #46, 47. And then we get into some of the Dynamite ones. Some Steve Ditko art in the early Valiant Magnus. Oh, I didn't know that. So this is Dynamite Magnus Robot Fighter. This is 0. And this is number 4. And this is Madman Comics, the first issue from Dark Horse. And this one's a little beat up. It's got some spine ticks. And here is Madman number 8 from Image. And something called Magic number 3 from Boom Studios. Easy wants Madman. And both. Yeah, I used to watch the Electric Company in school too, Rick. In fact, I think that's the only time I ever watched it was when they had us watch it in school. That was always a fun day when the teacher decided to take it easy and just let us watch TV. Magneto Rex, number 1. Long live the king. The evolution of the X-Universe begins here. And it's more Magnus. This is number 13 from Valiant. So let's see if we can find some Steve Ditko. Well, this is an unusual art style. I'm not sure why it looks that way. It's like everything is I don't know. It's everything is different. It's like the art is done as all dots or something almost. I wonder if it's computer generated. It may be done with a computer, and that's why it looks that way. I'm not sure. Written by Jim Shooter. No Steve Ditko in this one. And there's number 14. And something called The Massive from Dark Horse. This is number 21. So apparently it lasted a few issues. This is number 27. Not familiar with that at all either. Here we have The Invaders in Marvel Universe, number 2. I do remember having these. This has got some wear on it. There's some dirt or something on the UPC code there. But here's an alternate version of number 2, and this is a better cover anyway. Otherwise, it's the same issue, just a different cover. There's number 3. And number 5, Monster Hunters. Can anything halt the power of Gorgilla? And Marvel Zombies 5, number 1 of 5. Yeah, I was surprised they ended the Marvel Universe series that fast, too. I remember getting it when it came out. I thought it was a pretty fun series, too. I enjoyed seeing the Invaders again when they came out, because they hadn't been around in a while. And here we got Marvel Zombies Dead Days, number 1, one-shot. This was a one-shot. And this is Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness. So this is number 1 of 5. Got some cool zombie versions of different Marvel characters on there. And I think this is a homage cover to an X-Men issue, if I remember right. And there's number 2. Yeah, Zombie Wolverine is just creepy. There's number 4. And here we have Marvel Zombies Resurrection. This is a variant cover. This is number 1. Got X-23 coming out of the grave. And it's very thick, so it might be a one-shot. Oh, no, it says part 1 of 4, so probably 4 issues. Sorry, Kendall. I was trying to figure out what you were saying there. Male Marvel claim, stupid spell check, right? Marvel Zombies Resurrection 1. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Marvel Team Up number 1, Spider-Man and Wolverine. This is one of the later series as well. And it looks like I have number 2. This is 2008. No, 2005. And you got Wolverine all webbed up there on the splash page. That's funny. So you got number 1, number 2, and you still got Spider-Man and Wolverine there. And here's number 24. Different logo, so I'm not sure if that's the same version or not. But they're all written by Robert Kirkman, so it could very well be the same series. Marvel Legacy number 1 variant cover. This is really thick. This is relatively new too, I think. This is just recent. 2017. So it's a little older than I thought. And it's just showing all the new series, I guess. I thought I had read this, but it doesn't look familiar. Maybe I didn't. And here we have the Marvel Masterpieces collection by Joe Jusko. We were just talking about him. This is, I have the all 4 issues, I think. Yep. Yeah, so some great super art in these. These were probably the only card collection that I ever actually collected. Just the art is Joe Jusko's art is just phenomenal on these. Plus there's I remember right, there's bonus, premiering 5 all new paintings. So it not only does it show the original art from the cards, but it also has other other art in here as well. I don't know which ones are new. I gave away most of my cards on a Halloween when I ran out of candy, because usually we don't get a whole bunch of trick-or-treaters, and for some reason that year we got a whole bunch of them. And so I started giving out the cards, and the kids didn't come back for candy, but they were coming back for more cards. They wanted to know where I got them, and because they were so cool. So I've got the whole series, 1, 2, 3 with a Great Hulk, and 4 Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Just great stuff. Look at that goblin. That's awesome. So no comics in sight, but some fantastic artwork. I'm visiting you on Halloween. Yeah, we don't have any kids in the neighborhood anymore, so we don't even do trick-or-treating anymore because I still have candy on hand just in case, but for years now we haven't gotten anybody, so we just kind of stopped doing it. And here we have the Marvel Masterpieces 2. They did a second series. And this is number 1 of that series. Yeah, but this is all different artists. I don't know if there's any Joe Jusko in here or not. I know when they did the other series, they were different. But still some great stuff in here. You could give unsold comics on the next Halloween. Yeah, I've thought about. I've given out, like I have that Donald Duck Halloween little comic that I got that one year specifically to give out on Halloween, and then they didn't arrive early enough, and that's why I still had the whole bag of them. Marvel Knights number 4. This is, or number 4. Marvel Knights 4. This is number 8. So yeah, the actual title of this is Marvel Knights and the number 4. So it's a Fantastic Four series. It's just their weird way of doing it. And it's got some kind of, what is this? It's got a Stargate Atlantis poster for the Sci-Fi Channel stapled into the middle of it. And Marvel Knights number 6. that was the last of that box. Let me grab a few more from over here. No, I guess that was it. Nothing else is handy that looks like it would actually sell, so. Donald Duck Halloween comics. Cool. You know what? I may not have sent you one yet, Ranger. Let me show it to you. It's just a mini comic that they made to give out on Halloween. It's got one quick Donald Duck story in it. This is from back when Gemstone was publishing, so this is from 2008. But I have a whole bag of these, so I'm gonna throw that in your pile because I don't. I probably haven't sent you one since we just started sending you stuff. So that's just a freebie. Easy's totally lost count. You are at 48 bucks, Easy, so you made it within your 50. Yeah, I got a whole bag of those here somewhere, Ranger. You're welcome. And I've been sending them out to in the trades. I send them out to the people that were regularly trading with me, just as an extra. I try to stuff extra stuff in the boxes when there's room, but there's not always room. Yeah, let me swap the camera back to me. Robbie. Get that light turned off because that's annoying. There we go. All right, so let's see. Easy's at 48. Comics. Kendall is at 19. And Ranger has 11. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Wait, you're joking, right? Joking about what? What did I say? That I put extra stuff in the boxes. Easy gets more extra stuff than other people because he wanted all those previews magazines. So I used the previews as his packing material. Yeah, you got 48, Easy. You said to stop you at 50. No, I'm kidding. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 23 you have. I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking I had your end line at 25, and for some reason, in my mind, I was thinking 50. Probably because I doubled I doubled to 50 bucks, but because 25 would be $50. So you're at 23. I'm sorry. Ranger, you're at 11 bucks, so 22 bucks. You got Lazarus issues 4 through 10. I'm sorry, Easy. Yeah, it's just my old mind working away and saying things it's not supposed to. All right, so I'm going to go back through these books because there's a lot in there that I'm going to keep since nobody bought it. There's I want to check out this Paul Leavitt's Legion and probably keep those Marvel Masterpieces ones too because I really enjoyed the art on those. I might do a video just showing that. I'll pay for 12 because you pulled an Avengers book after I had already paid last week. Okay, whatever makes you happy. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I try to send extra stuff. So, if I didn't charge you for it, it's because I wanted to give it to you. So, let's see what your pile looks like. Yeah, we might wait one more week before we ship those to you. And then it'll be a pretty decent amount to stick in a box, I think. Appreciate that. I know they're not going to you, so I think that'll yeah, it should make things a little bit easier. Easy's. Everybody wants to send me more money than I'm asking for. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, Easy, I have an issue of Richie Rich sitting here with your name on it. Ta-da! So that one's going in your box. It's missing the centerfold, which is just ads, so the stories are complete. But I got in I had this in my collection, and I got in another copy that was complete just the other day. And so yeah, I was like, oh, I can send this one to Easy now. So that one's going to you. And I'll find some other stuff. I need to send Kendall some extra stuff. I haven't really sent him anything extra because his books are all over the place. I don't know what he likes. I think he just likes cool covers. All right, thanks guys for watching. Everybody that's watching, it says we have 8 people watching, so I know there's more people out there. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? We're gonna close out with the song you guys liked again. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for copyright strikes or anything with these things, but you know, I grabbed it off a different YouTube channel, so I think it's okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's Super Friends. There it goes. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Hey, Lewis.
I dropped down in my easy chair and I turned on channel 2. That gunslinger named Solomon Sam was a chasing for sweet Sue. Trapped her in the old sawmill and set with an evil I'll saw you all in half. And then he grabbed.
Help! He grabbed me! Help!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up! Help! Help!
He turned on the buzz saw.
He's turning on the bus! Help! Help! Oh, for heaven's sake! Help!
And then along came Joan. Dolphin Joan. So I got to fix myself a snack. You should have seen what was going on by the time that I got back. Down in the old abandoned mine, Sweet Sue was a having fits. That villain said, "Give me the deed to your ass, I'll blow you all to bits." And then he grabbed.
Help! He grabbed me! Help! Help!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up again! Help! Help! Help!
He lit the fuse to the dime.
He's lighting the fuse to the dynamite! Help! Help! Oh, help! Somebody please help me! Help! Help!
And then along came Joan. Dolphin Joan. Slow walking Joan. Along came long-legged Joan. There was the same old shoot 'em up, same old rodeo. Salty Sam was a trying to stuff Sweet Sue in a burlap sack. He said, "If you don't give me the deed to your ass, I'll throw you on the railroad track." And then he grabbed.
Help! It's grabbing me again!
He tied her up.
He's tying me up again! Same old routine! He's tying me up!
He threw her on the railroad
He's
track.
tying me on the railroad track!
A train started coming.
Here come the train! Here come the train! Boo-bop-a-doo-bop-a-doo-bop-a-doo!
He dropped my music.
He dropped his music! Well, pick it up!
And then along came Joan. Joan.